Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Othercide. So, we are on the third week. We have a couple of different difficult missions to do. We'll do this as the first mission with Chris and maybe Claire. Let's see if we can make Claire a bit stronger, because Claire is a bit weak. No. So, Chris? Yeah, we bring Claire. We could bring like Ada with someone else, but we are not going to do that. I think Chris and Claire would be a good combo.
What more must we sacrifice before the end?
Yeah, so, and then we might do the challenging mission in the Lost Alley, because it says it just has Ravengers, but no, it doesn't just have Ravengers. It has plenty of other enemies.
Not her. Not her.
Chris? Yeah, that 400 armor. That's the difference.
I revel in her strength.
The attack is still very strong. They have massive flash.
Stop them.
Does a sound and damage.
No one can. I could not protect
You
them
wouldn't
all.
want it anywhere near it. Even with 500 or 600 armor, it can still hurt, depending on whether you get a flank or not. It can still do significant damage. So do not underestimate it.
Flesh is its canvas.
Yeah, do not underestimate him. They can do very high damage. Claire goes first, right?
How foolish my fears.
I can't
It
stop
should be a pretty easy mission.
No one can.
Like, he will come around. But I don't think he will be able to hit anyone. I think that angle is... Yeah. That angle isn't gonna work.
Exquisite.
Just kill it
Exquisite.
as soon as possible. Massive flash. There we go. You can't get me here. Easy. Okay. I anticipated that might happen.
I could not protect them all.
Yeah, occasionally it happens. It will dodge and miss. Like, okay, that's really annoying. Yeah, there we go.
She comes ever closer
Let her
to what I
flourish.
was.
Level 9 with Chris. It's not really necessary, but Plague Prophet. Still the Lost Alley. With Jill. I guess the ring. No, I don't want Ada. Carla is okay. Or Prudence. I think I'll bring Carla. Rebecca's a bit low on health. I don't really want to do that.
Farewell,
Then we can bring
daughters.
Jill and Chris for that other hunt mission. Book of Noshra.
The
Yeah, it's
masses
a
fled
little
through
bit
the
about the law.
streets, spreading
Nostra.
the plague with them.
Spreading the plague. Okay, great. We need to take care of the Ravengers first. Everyone else can wait. Ravengers are the most dangerous enemy. Jill can stop them easily with protected force. So I thought this might happen.
Shatter them.
Don't. Memories hurt. Don't.
Don't worry.
Memories
I still
hurt.
go before he does. So they're very good at dodging.
Impressive.
Jill. So we can push him back indefinitely. Keep pushing him. And we go with the ring. Lightning strike. Let's see what
Shred
else
them
is
down.
spawning. Ravengers.
What new horrors must we face?
Industrial. We'll go engage them. The Lost Alley, but there's like a drainage here. It's so weird in the middle. What is that? A drainage? Yeah. You look at the streets, it's so gloomy and dark, but the buildings are very 19th century, like early modern era, early industrial age buildings, you know. It's very, and also the streets are very gloomy and dark with just one lamp. It's okay. GG.
Impressive. Ignore this blight at your peril. They will drag our daughters into the void.
Instant dive. Instant dive is actually really annoying.
Souls.
When there's a lot of them, when there's a lot of worm, it can be hard to handle. It can be very hard to handle.
Now that wasn't nice.
Can't dodge that.
Flawless.
Take your medicine.
Reapers. Yeah, you never know. He might be stupid enough to run into it. And then he will die. If he runs into it.
Unnecessary blow.
You don't know. He might do that.
It will reap what suffering has sown.
He didn't. Yeah, it's okay. We'll teach him a lesson the next time. We'll show him how strong we are. Backstab. Backstab. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Goodbye. Again. Backstab.
I revel in her strength.
Like how he didn't have a chance. He just got killed before Carla even need to act. Yeah, so just to make sure I don't get overconfident.
How was
Because
that?
it has happened
ever
before.
closer to
You get
what I
overconfident
was.
and then you lose your character.
Another threat has
Because
come
you-
to an end.
You're overconfident, you know? 18 points of armor. The target act 15 initiative units later. Return. Return is very powerful, so we'll keep it. Prudence. I don't know. I'm inclined to heal Rebecca. Just use Rebecca for an easy mission. And then just get her leveled. And then we can sacrifice one of our shield bearers for another. That the portrait gallery. Am I strong enough to do the portrait gallery? The portrait gallery is a very difficult mission. Okay, what does Chris have? Does Chris have timeline delay? No, armor mitigation. I mean, I could give armor mitigation to Carla as well, but damage is okay. Okay, let's go, portrait gallery. That's gonna be a difficult mission. Probably the most difficult mission I will do. So, let's go with Chris, Jill, Melody, and Carla. The rest of you guys just chill, okay?
I'm already broken. What more do you want?
There is also a hunt mission that's hard. So that's not going to be too difficult. It's either going to be the Forbidden Attic or
This
something
art
else, I
paints a
guess.
picture of unease.
It's pictures of the maid. Jill. Carla. So, we have 2 Ravengers and a bunch of other enemies. Yeah, let's just kill him.
Striking.
The Ravengers. Okay. Jill should be able to take care of that. If not, Chris will do it. Because I have protective force. Should be good positioning for an AoE attack. Shadow rounds. I don't really need it. I'll need it later.
No mercy.
Alright, that did a lot more damage than I thought.
How foolish my fears.
Take your medicine.
So he doesn't immobilize me later. It's okay, I have armor.
Be caught in regret.
It helps, that bit of armor. It's not everything, but it helps.
How foolish my fears.
My units is a
Will
bit
the
out of
poor one's
position,
suffering
so
never
that's the
end?
only thing I'm a little bit concerned about.
I could not protect them all.
It's a principle of things. It's a principle of things. You will understand what I mean later.
At last. But it brings me no pleasure.
I cared for them. Don't. Memories hurt.
Just park ourselves here. Then we can sidestep
Don't.
across the barrier
Don't.
and cause
Memories
them
hurt.
a world of pain.
Don't. Memories hurt.
Flesh is its canvas.
He didn't attack me. But you never know.
It
He
will
could have
reap
attacked me,
what
I guess.
Suffering has sown. Will the poor one's suffering never end?
Yeah. The portrait gallery.
At last. But it brings me no pleasure.
Don't. Memories hurt.
No mercy.
Corrupted Blade Master.
Another
They
terror
called
to
grief.
haunt us.
Grief something. I have to go engage them. But before we do that, we need to take down the infected. Come around. You have to. Okay, we can ping this guy with Carlisle. Yeah, okay, I will get rid of the 50 armor. I will put target active 15 initiative units sooner. Yeah, probably I will do that.
Shatter them. My daughters. What has suffering done? A necessary blow.
could not protect them all. Don't. Memories hurt.
It's not able to move. It's immobilized.
Don't. Memories hurt.
Okay. We made it, GG.
No mercy.
Yeah, that target immobilizing is very, very useful because it they can't do anything once they're immobilized.
She comes ever closer to fulfilling our purpose.
Okay.
It is done. What will you remember now? But what falls today may rise again tomorrow.
Delay. Treasure. Let's do a reunion. And we give treasure to Claire. Melody. Increase the damage of the skill by 100. Interception shot. Pounce. Yeah, let's just increase crit chance because it's the cheapest. This is the operating table. It's possible. I don't know. The operating table. Reaper curse, which might be the easiest choice. Yeah, I think I'll bring Rebecca because Rebecca's a bit low on health, and this is good. You know that
Farewell, daughters.
that mission with the Ravager? I might do that with Ada and Jill, because Ada has immovable stance, and we can use immovable stance and couple with shadow rounds to take care of all the enemies.
A wretched stench to mark a vile horror.
Yeah, we can use immovable stance, and immovable stance can block the Ravengers, because I can attack before that they do, and this will be awesome. Okay, great. We park ourselves here. So the ring is 120 AP. Awesome. That's gonna help a lot, because I can sidestep lightning strike and then use imbued blade. Claire. I think I'll just shoot. Who's Claire? Claire does enough damage, so I'm not particularly worried. It's only 6 enemies. It's okay.
I could not protect them all.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give her armor shredding eventually.
Striking. Another terror to haunt us.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Rebecca armor shooting eventually. That's what's gonna happen.
Will the suffering never end?
Okay, they've gone into a good
Stand
position.
back or be caught in regret.
I will not be able to handle both Reapers with Rebecca, so I'll need to move Claire up to do some damage. Like this. That's gonna help. Okay. I'm gonna make sure I don't make the same mistakes as before to use to use Ghost Strike rather than Menacing Stance, because once before I used Menacing Stance. I had 2 Blade Masters with Menacing Stance, which is no good. Because you want at least 2 of them with Ghost Strike. Ghost Strike is useful in regular missions. It's tactically very useful. Like tactically speaking, in any other mission other than ritual mission and boss battle, Ghost Strike is very useful. Go.
At last. But it brings me no pleasure.
I noticed how some of the characters has yellow eyes. Some of the daughters. So I wonder if they're related to the. Well, they relate to the mother. The mother has yellow eyes, but the lady in the story, in the codex, she's like when she's a little girl, she has yellow eyes. I wonder whether they're related. Okay, GG.
A necessary blow.
See, most of the daughters have yellow colored eyes. Same as
Memories hurt.
the mother. So the mother has yellow colored eyes as well. You can see it. So let's go to the codex quickly.
Let her flourish. Another threat has come to an end. This.
So if you go to the codex, right, and you go to, see how this little lady has yellow eyes, and when she grew up, in the other chapters, see? The way she's dressed is very interesting, you know? Same as the mother. The mother has yellow eyes. See? All of them do. So, I guess except the bright soul. Okay. So, we have the plague prophet, the curse witch, which we looked at the curse witch, but the plague prophet we have not. Okay, the plague prophet is quicker and stronger than the plague butcher. It will focus the closest daughter. If two daughters are the same distance away, it will focus the one with less HP. Fate and the plague brought its share of prophets. I could hear their cries of the end of the world from my cell. What do they think now that I have truly ended their world? They wonder, somber souls, and obey my will like dogs. Fate and the plague brought its share of prophets. I could hear their cries of the end of the world from my cell. What do they think now that I have truly ended their world? They wonder, somber souls, and obey my will like dogs. The child. Ravengers, we already had a look at this. Reaper, we have not. We haven't seen this one. The Reaper is a deadlier version of the Hunter. It also reacts with a forceful attack if a daughter approaches it. It will always choose the closest target and like one with the most health. It will always choose the closest target and the one with the most health. Just remember that. So the Reaper is the deadly version of the Hunter. It also reacts with a forceful attack if a daughter approaches it. It always chooses the closest target and the one with the most health. I hate this place. I hated the one who had locked me in here. This injustice haunted my death-destructive anger. I wanted to flee, to escape, to no longer be a prisoner of this weathered body deprived of lust and muscle. I wanted to tear this world apart, just as it tore me apart. Now I can. The child. Grief Master. Grief Master are corrupted Blade Master. They're very powerful. The Grief Master carries a swift black blade which deals significant damage, especially when using her delayed attack. She can interrupt incoming melee attacks as well. She will focus the closest daughter while prioritizing any Blade Masters. So she will focus the closest daughter. If two daughters are the same range, she will prioritize the Blade Master. Why did you leave us, Mother? Can't you hear our tears? So they've been corrupted by suffering, and they look deadly with those shiny yellow eyes. Why did you leave us, Mother? Can't you hear our tears? Okay, we have a couple more enemies to look at. We'll go through the memories, the story, just all at once, because there's a lot of gaps between the chapters, and it's not great to read a story like half down, like halfway across the story. Like if they're missing pages in the story, it doesn't make any sense. So
what will you remember?
We'll do it
now?
towards the end. Rescue mission, ritual impossible. We will always prioritize ritual missions first over rescue missions. So Chris and Jill. I think I'll Ravengers. There should be 4 Ravengers, which is okay.
What more must we sacrifice before the end?
I'm not scared of 4 Ravengers. They're fairly easy to take down.
The work must be done. In the house and on the body.
Okay. Good to know. You never know. They might be stupid enough to run into it, and then they will die. They do run into it. Good. Protected force helps a lot because it pushes them back. Sure.
Shred them down.
Go.
No mercy.
Don't get overconfident. It's easy to make mistakes. See how Joe has to go all the way around, but Chris doesn't. So Chris can just sidestep, but Joe has to go all the way around.
So will you.
Impressive.
See, I can do it again if I want to.
They will bleed for him. So will you.
They collect pieces of broken souls.
Yeah, that's a Ravenger. You need to be careful of that Ravenger. Well, there's a lot of Ravengers.
Striking.
How much health? How much health? No, it's okay. I thought it has a lot more health than that, but it only had 3,000 something, so it's okay. Not to be afraid. Yeah, Ravengers. A lot of them.
The veil grows weaker. His power stronger.
Nine health. Sure.
Shred them down.
Okay, GG. Success. I could probably have done that. So I could lightning strike one, hit another, and then sidestep. And I should be okay. So, but it's kind of risky, so I didn't want to do it.
Suffering has lost the link here.
Sorry, I just had to save that clip. No, I don't want to do the rescue mission. The heart mission, yes. The Forbidden Attic. Actually, I want to just heal. I want to heal somebody. I feel like everybody's pretty low on health. So maybe I heal Prudence with Rebecca. Then I'll just resurrect Rebecca right away.
I feel her light grows stronger. Remember their courage.
Armor reduction. Initiative delay. I think I'll give that to Prudence. The vow. You don't always get it. Saving grace. I don't know. I don't know what to put. So I'm just gonna put something random. Okay. Immobilize target for 35 initiative units. Summoning. Could do this mission with Ada and not Claire, Jill. Oh, can't do. Jill's not around. So we will go with Claire, Serene, and Prudence. We could use Melody, but no.
Farewell, daughters.
Yeah, I would do it with Jill and Ada, because Jill has target immobilizing, and Ada has immovable stance. We just park Ada next to Jill, and immovable stance shadow rounds. It's gonna do a lot of damage.
What has he done with her?
Prudence. Okay, Serene. Because Serene has extra AP. Action point. We'll park her somewhere here. So she can sidestep across here, and bam, hit this guy. So yeah, the angle is too tight. He's not able to shoot because the angle.
How foolish my fears.
Don't. Memories hurt. Don't. Memories hurt. Don't. Memories hurt.
Yeah.
How foolish my fears.
Yeah. So, armor mitigation is the best. Okay. I kind of want them to come around. That's kind of what I was trying to do in the first place anyway. Now I get the damage buff from the aura. That's really good. I get to shoot this guy.
I cared for them.
Impressive. Will the poor one's suffering never end?
Yeah, I don't do enough damage with Claire. That's the problem. Maggot. We'll hide here.
I revel in her strength. Stand back or be caught in regret.
This is a pretty easy mission. So the idea here is to position yourself behind the barrier. So that's so there will be some enemies that's what will spawn here. So ideally in the beginning you put yourself behind this barrier. This barrier blocks any range option from the enemy by blocking line of sight. So and then you can pop out like what I did with Serene. You pop out and attack them with lightning strike. You sidestep across the barrier. You hit them with lightning strike, normal attack, or imbued blade. That kills them. Now, this map is pretty interesting because it has a picture of the deacon. That looks like the deacon, but he's not smiling. You can see because he has the necklace around, like a symbol on his body. Yeah, that's gotta be the deacon. There's a lot of pictures of him. There's pictures of him everywhere. And there's these giant statues as well, in contorted positions. Yeah, these giant statues in very contorted positions. And look, there's a child watching. Yep, you see the child in many of the maps. You will see him. Sometimes he's hiding away somewhere and you couldn't see him. But a lot of times you are able to see him. See, I didn't notice him until now. There's a child here watching. Look at him. It's very creepy. Yeah, that's a child watching. He's always watching you. In many of the maps, he's watching you. See here? He's watching you, the child. He's in many of the maps. You just have to pay attention. You have to look around and pay attention. So, see, I couldn't see him before, but now I could. See, there's a picture of the deacon everywhere. It's like the picture of the maid in the portrait gallery. It's everywhere. See, I can jump out and attack.
I could not
Bye-bye.
protect them all.
Flesh is its canvas.
See, they will run away because they're in a they're in a bad position. Prudence. So I like to use my Blade Master here to just kill this guy, the larvae at the back, because otherwise he will immobilize you and cause you a world of pain.
Striking.
The Blade Master is best to do that because they can teleport around with lightning strike, sidestep, and to some degree, they also have
Will reap what
an attack
suffering
that they
is
can
sown.
use from range, which is the
Don't. Memories hurt.
imbued blade, which has 2 tiles, so it's very, very useful.
Exquisite.
So with Slam, I can perpetually ping an enemy. So, this guy is pinged. He cannot do anything. You don't exactly have to get to their back, but... Okay. My Blade Master is too far. She can't really do much. But let's finish with the backstab. GG.
A
Easy.
bitter victory.
Yeah, not too difficult. Terrible arrival of another into reality.
Now was that
She
kind?
comes ever closer to what I was. It is done. But what falls today? A new challenge beckons.
So let's try this hunt mission. We also have a penance mission we can do. Where is that? Quarantine Bridge. It's possible. We do a rescue mission. Where's that? The Crossroads. The Crossroads, I know that map. Okay. Let's try with Ada and Jill for this particular map. It does have Ravengers and Worms.
We must prepare to pay any price.
It does have Ravengers and Worms. Ravengers are not very difficult. As long as I use um, immovable stance, it'll make it easier. So I just park my units
Not
next
a
to each other,
church, but a
so
prison.
immovable stance will proc.
Taking in the child was not a kindness, but a trap.
Yep. We can do shadow rounds, and then should be good enough. It's okay. Don't worry about that. We have easy ways to get around it.
Flawless.
Don't. Memories hurt. Don't. Memories hurt.
See? It's very powerful, right? When you use it correctly.
At last. But it brings me no pleasure.
I nearly made the same mistake here.
Now that wasn't nice.
Will the poor one's suffering never end?
Okay. A lot of worms. I wonder if immovable stance works with worms. About to find out. Get out of here. See, they cannot move. We're about to find out if
Ignore
Mercs
this
was
blight at
teleporting
your peril.
enemies.
They will drag our daughters into the void.
Oh, it still does. Actually, then it's quite useful.
They collect pieces of broken souls.
Ah, that guy's clever. He's he didn't
Another terror to haunt us.
get into my melee range. You get a couple of free hits. It's not bad, actually.
Exquisite.
That's not where I'm meant to go. So.
Shatter them.
Yeah, that wasn't where I meant to go. So.
Flesh is its canvas.
Yeah, that was not where I meant to go. But Anyway, it doesn't matter too much.
Impressive.
It's a more dangerous enemy. Then it's a Plague Prophet.
Exquisite.
Please go away.
How foolish my fears. Exquisite.
Okay,
A
GG.
bitter victory.
Link Chosen One seem to age no more, as if they attain some form of immortality. Book of Nostra.
She comes ever closer. Let her
to
flourish. What I
flourish.
was.
Penance mission, rescue mission. We'll do the penance mission later. We don't do it now. Chris, Claire, and I think I will go with Carla. Despite Carla having a bit lower health, should be okay. We have Chris. Chris is just like the strongest unit we have. I think only once I've got.
Prepare to pay any price.
I think only once I had a Blade Master with 140 AP. I lost in a survival mission, so. I wouldn't have lost if I didn't.
This is a
I had to
sign.
just evac.
Pray
That's
for
about the mission.
deliverance.
I never seen this positioning, because usually he doesn't. Yeah, usually they don't spawn on the left hand side. Usually they spawn on the right hand side, the larvae. Usually they don't do that.
I can't stop them. No one can.
Yeah. It's fine. I don't need to worry. Chris will be able to take care of it. Yeah, Carla does good damage.
At last.
That's what we need.
But it brings me no pleasure.
I could not protect them all.
Okay, they really wanted to hit me. Okay, what I meant to bring was Melody, but I brought Claire. I was wondering why she did very little damage. Now I know. It's not a huge problem, but in the future, I think I need to be more careful.
So will you. Take your medicine.
It's fine, but still. I didn't mean to bring Claire. I meant to bring Melody.
Flawless.
It's fine. Carla will be able to take care of it. There we go. That's what I wanted.
Now that wasn't nice.
GG. Bye.
Shred them down.
I cared for them.
The veil grows weaker. His power stronger. Will the poor one's suffering never end? They collect pieces of broken souls.
Gee, there's a lot of Ravengers. Let's make a run for the exit. If they do end up catching up to us, we'll deal with it then. I know how this goes down. They always attack Chris anyway, so it's not that scary.
will reap what suffering has sown.
Need to be careful because Carla doesn't have
Flesh is its canvas.
the 200 armor buff, so Carla will not be able to get out of the attack. They're catching up pretty quick. I think we better evac Carla as soon as possible because Carla won't be able to handle them. The Ravengers. It's fine
What
because
new
Claire
horrors
has
must we face?
Spirit Haste, so no problem here. So. Must be pretty frustrating. Not being able to get to me. Nice. Nice dodge, buddy. Ooh, he's dodging like hell. He's like dodge, dodge, dodge.
Now that wasn't nice.
No, I will take a ton of damage. Let's just get out of here. Yes, 419 armor is gonna help me a lot. And it's gonna mitigate their damage by a large amount, but it's not gonna make me immune to their damage. 600 armor? Maybe. I will consider it.
He won't
no.
like that.
Ever
Not at all.
closer to what I was.
Yep. Unfortunately, we have to sacrifice you.
What will you remember now?
Anyway, we will look at a different mission. Chris, menacing stance. Do we have anything that increases crit chance? No. 5%, no thank you. Okay, pounce. Pounce is the only one we have. This increases crit damage. I don't really like crit damage. Crit chance is better. Only 8%. Crit damage is 53%. I think damage is just the best. Pounce. Yeah. Chris hasn't taken too much damage yet, but she will. Once you use menacing stance. Anyway, thanks all for watching. I do appreciate the view. I'll see you guys next time. Actually, we'll come back later today and continue. Anyway, bye for now.